All right, welcome to another crypto update, stock market update, whatever update. I'm just briefly talking about the latest moves within crypto, Bitcoin, and all the stuff, which seems interesting from a technical perspective. Starting off with Bitcoin, currently, we had the big breakdown, which was last week, November 9th, last week already, 13 days ago, with FTX going for insolvency, misusing customer money, customer funds. So that was quite a shit show, really. Went down to 15,600, currently at 16,100. So were really good opportunities here for swing trading. Some of which I want to point out today, actually. So currently for Bitcoin game plan, I would say there's a beer pennant developing here. Um, we'll see how that plays out within the next days if we're consolidating within the range between 18.2 and 15.5. Wouldn't play it too much or too risky here. Keep any tight stop losses and only trade the levels which are reasonable to trade. Saying that along from 15,000 around 15,680 is reasonable, which I also put in the trading diary, which entered today or yesterday, I think. So yeah, I would expect Bitcoin maybe to go to like 16.4 right now, which is the EMA 8 after this big move down. And let's see what's happening afterwards. So along from 15.5, 15.7 up to 16.8 is a short move, but still something that can be played. And afterwards we'll see how it turns out. Can break down here. We'll see if we can hold the level. Otherwise, anything between 18.2 and 15.6 or 5, better saying, is considered the main support and resistance levels. I wouldn't play too much around in between. And there are a few trades which I think are very reasonable to do at the moment. That includes Matic. Well, Matic's actually already gone, to be honest. So to enter it here at 0.77, I actually have it here in the trading diary. So I want to talk about this. Just zoom in here quickly. So there was a really good opportunity for shorting sushi at 1.37, which if you would have taken it, I didn't take it. Did I take it? Maybe I took it. Down to 1.1, which is already gone right now. I would rather expect another short-term bounce from which happened actually today. But Somatic was a good long opportunity, 0.78. It's currently at 0.85. So the exit price here was maybe a bit too early. Still was a nice 5% move with leverage 25%. And then we have Uni, Atom, BNB, and Bitcoin. Bitcoin I just shortly mentioned. So I think a long at 15.6 was a tight stop loss, like maybe $200-300 lower is reasonable to take. Same for BNB. So the main support area for BNB sits around 257 still. So you can see that very nicely here, historically over the last few weeks and even months. This has been an important level which we just reached. We dipped slightly below it to 252, which happens quite a lot, that you just dip below it and then go back up. So here I would really expect a bounce from 255 up to 268 at least. Let's see if that turns out, but it's definitely been already a nice move so far. Would I enter it right now for any trade? No, like it's too late. Similar situation for Atom, ATOM. We have quite a reasonable support area around the $9, slightly below $9 area. To go long here for short-term bounce up to the EMA 8 seems reasonable as well. It's a 10% move overall. A tight stop loss again probably around 855, maybe even 869, depending how conservative you want to play it. So again, would I enter this trade right now? No, I would not. These are really short-term moves to trade right now, and therefore the little differences in the price really make a huge difference in your risk-reward ratio. At the moment, uni. So it went down back to like around the $5 area, which is where I thought a reasonable long was taken. Why? Based on historical data, we can see within. Let me just zoom in a little bit. So I don't think that is reasonable anymore. So we had it back here when it dipped below 5. We have it here in the area as well as here. Let me just mark it out. So it's reasonable to go long with a tight stop loss just at like 469, which was below the low after the drop of FTX. And again, play it up to the EMA 8 or slightly below it, even like 550 area, 560 area. Again, not a trade I would take right now anymore. The only trade which I would consider fairly reasonable, which could be potentially entered just now, and I've added it to the trading diary already as well, is Litecoin. It has a huge move actually today, so that has to be carefully enjoyed. Let's say for the short, bounced from 61 up to 70. The highest point today was 71.16 which is basically within the range we are in since May this year. So last 6 months it's been trading between 71 and 45-ish. We had here like some points where we were trading below. You can see that here, but yeah, I think that's a major range. Really good for a short setup. It might be like going up to 74.40. I don't know what's the reason for this big move today, but I think that's a reasonable short to enter around 71 right now, 68.7. Yeah, I mean, can be entered still. Obviously, you want to kind of really catch it at the top of the range, which is around 71. Now already $2 lower, and again, like in these short-term moves, these little differences in the price make quite a huge difference in your risk-reward ratio. Other than that, let's have a quick look as well at silver and gold, and maybe the SPX even. Like you can see, silver and gold has been doing fantastically in the last days and weeks. I mean, gold dropped to like 1630 and right now at 1740 trading, and I really think that gold has huge potential within the next weeks, month, considering the market we're in. Just looking at the weekly chart, I mean, it's been an extremely bullish chart over the last years, really. And potentially what you can see here is a cup and handle forming out. Right now, retesting the mid-range or the lower range of the handle. And so I'm just gonna put that in right now here, approximately here in that area, between 1740 to 1790, and I think that gold has some good times ahead. So if that is something you're interested in, I am certainly. So gold right now seems very reasonable, and silver. We talked about silver below $20. I think we actually talked about it right here in the area of 1820. Right now 21. That's a decent 15% move for silver, and again, like as I mentioned already before, silver and gold tends to really do a good job within crisis, and we're still in an economical recession. We're still not great on the macroeconomic outlook. It's probably going to be calmer for the rest of the year, but Generally, I think gold and silver will do well. So in opposition to stocks, for stocks, I'm quite pessimistic still. Um, so yeah, that's the outlook for today. Be careful with Bitcoin still. We don't know where the bottom is. We don't know what's gonna happen. A lot of noise out there between, and a lot of bearish sentiment, which is exactly what you kind of want to see when it comes to um, buying. So I'm getting more and more interested right now. Still, 12,000's in the books. We don't know yet the full, well, not even close to the full consequences of the FTX drop. So definitely focuses on risk management and taking not too many risks. And that's it for today. Maybe I will just zoom in to the trades because I haven't been doing much really in October so far, just because of the huge shitload of bad trade I took on Doge, the short, which wasn't even a bad idea, it was just bad timing. But yeah, that was quite bad. I took some time off, centered myself, and right now I'm back at it, and it's looking quite good. So that's also important. Um, so yeah, we are currently long on Matic Uni. Well, actually not Matic anymore. Uni, Atom, BNB, and BTC. Again, none of that I would enter right now. Litecoin for short. All the stop losses are as well in here. I'm only looking at playing the bounce really, so not more than the bounce because the market is just not giving me any good signs, any clear signs right now. So that's really a swing trade approach, and we'll see how that plays out with tight stop losses at least, and also some take profits around the EMA 8 for all these coins. And that's it for today. I hope you have a great fucking day.